oh no, what's this? He's gonna recommend something. He sold out. Just bear with me, okay? So this is something that I use in the clinic right now, and I'm not gonna recommend something to you unless I feel like it's a very good product and I think it's gonna be helpful for you, okay? If you don't like it, you don't have to get it. You can scroll to the next video. Okay, I do have a 30% coupon. If you stick around, I'll talk about that. I do get a commission off of that too, but you don't have to use my coupon if you don't want to, okay? All right, so we're gonna do a little twofer today. So we're gonna use this to treat a certain part of the area that someone had some questions on. Has to do pain in your forearm and going into your hand as well, all right? So the forearm has a whole lot of different muscles that are kind of overlapping. You're like, where are they? So I'm gonna go over 4 specific ones that attach to what's called the flexor tendon right here. So if I take my hand, make it the number 4, I'm gonna put my thumb right here and lay it down on my arm, and that's generally where those muscles are going to go in that direction, okay? So first one here is gonna be the pronator teres. All right, so that's gonna go in this direction. Its main action is to pronate. So if you have pain with kind of twisting, anything like that, that's gonna be a good place to work. Second one is flexor carpi radialis, because it goes to the radius here. Third one is gonna be the palmaris longus. Fun fact, not everybody has a palmaris longus. So if you do this, where you put your pinky and your thumb together, press them together, and then you flex a little bit. If you see that little thing pop out, palmaris longus. If you don't have it, don't panic, it's okay. I had one person that had a palmaris longus in one arm, not in the other. They were fine. They weren't actually there for arm pain, okay? Don't worry. The last one is gonna be flexor carpi ulnaris, so it's gonna go along the side here. Now I'm giving the general direction of these muscles because that's kind of the line that we're gonna go through, okay? Sometimes people will go over, like crisscross over the muscle. That's not typically the direction the muscle needs to contract and relax. That's the style that I do. If you like it, great. So I'm gonna use, so these are 2 different things called the tend focused and the tend deep. I'm gonna use more the tend focused for smaller areas. Tend deep is gonna be for bigger muscles. What I like about this, it's got a metal end, so it's not plastic. This part is very, very sturdy. I really like it's got a nice natural handle on here, and I can use the end to work into very deep areas. I'm gonna use a little cocoa butter right here. I'm gonna put a little on the side in case I need some for later. Okay, pressing the top is gonna cause a little vibration here. Okay, now when I work, I'm not just gonna really crank on it. I want to actually feel the different areas that I'm working, okay? So if I'm going in the direction of the pronator teres, I may feel kind of different areas that I'm bumping over, and it's tempting for us to like, oh, that hurts, let's just push the crap out of it. Don't do that, okay? I know it's hard for us, especially ADHDers, not to just hurt ourselves. So just go slow, very nice and easy with it. There are different settings of vibration on here. I started with level 2. There's 4 settings of continuous vibration, but you can look into all the different other styles that it has. Okay, after working here a little bit, I'm gonna move on to the next one. I need a little bit more cocoa butter, and kind of go along this direction here. I can use the very end, I can use the side. I kind of like using the side, it's a little bit easier for my hand. It's not about the pressure, it's about just getting some friction in there. The vibration kind of distracts my body a little bit in areas that feel a little bit more tender. Okay, but it's not enough vibration. We're like, I don't feel it, so let's push the crap out again. Again, don't do that, okay? I say that so many times because that's most of what my patients like to do. All right, now let's do the tend deep right here. So this is gonna be a little bit more heavy duty because I can actually, it's got a little bit more grip for my hand, and I can use maybe a little bit more force, not a ton more, but this one, it just feels a little bit easier to get into some of those bigger muscles, especially as I'm coming down. Now, if I find a spot that's a little bit more tender, I'm gonna sit in that spot and I'll actually try and engage different muscles, and if I can feel like it pops out into that machine, so this is more flexion that I feel like it's popping out in, this is the way that I'll work, okay? So those are the few different suggestions that I have for working this area. The coupon code that I have is for 30% off. The code is therapy323_TEND, all caps. That's going to give you 30% off. I do get a small commission off of that. I think it's a great product that I'm continuing to use. Has a great battery. I use it for all of my patients, or not all of them, but a lot of my patients use it every day. And I'll probably use these on a few other videos if this is something that you're interested in, how to treat some different spots. But stick around for my other videos for other stabilization, stretching, and other things like that. Thanks so much.